Cool. Here's a beginning of the world according to me. No mathematical backing yet, just a hypothesis, but better than the Big Bang. We had the plenum, the pure actualization, and we had the null. Empty space. Still have to figure out what the null is, but it first pushed out into the first dimension. The first dimension's properties determined the size of the particles, because all of them were the same size, except circles could not relieve their internal pressure, so they went into the third dimension. The ones that had an angular momentum, a certain angular momentum, were able to create an anomaly. Either they created a relief, or they linked with another ring segment in the third dimension. The ones that created a relief existed for much, much longer. And they had more surface area to a dot. That's why I'm assuming all of them are the same size. So a dot and an electron have the same mass to begin with. The dot just has less surface area. Finally, the third dimension, the motion to the second is relatively slow until we overtake that and the second dimension just kind of morphs into the third. So finally, we have electrons and we have point particles. Point particle, heavier, it links up with two ring segments which are all the same, and that's why a point particle is close to an electron. And then they can all get together and make a happy, balanced spatial expansion. Everything wants to expand at the same rate. And space expands at the same rate, but geodesics, that's what does the legwork. And that's why we feel like we have inertia. It's because we're pushing space both ways, and when you're moving, it bunches up, and it doesn't want to. I mean, I thought it was a really good explanation, and now that I went to this, very beginning, it makes even more sense. Is it just me? And yeah, spatial expansion ratio, the second dimension compared to the first. Technically, electrons are still two-dimensional, and the points are one-dimensional.